Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Force Feed. In today's gaming news, the Transformers Fall of Cybertron demo is now available, Bethesda picks up the rights to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Final Fantasy III will launch with the Ouya, and Star Wars The Old Republic officially goes free to play. What's going on, gamers? Welcome back to the show. Did you know that there are test tubes in StarCraft 2 that upon closer inspection actually hold baby Metroids? Fact. First up in today's gaming news, the Transformers War of Cybertron demo is now available on PSN and Xbox Live. Transformers Fall of Cybertron is the spiritual successor to 2010's War for Cybertron. The game is played from a third-person perspective and bounces between arcade-style shooting and vehicular driving. The game's demo is now available on Xbox Live and PSN and features both single and multiplayer. In the single player, you get to play as Bumblebee and Vortex, while the multiplayer features Team Deathmatch and Conquest modes. Next up, we've got some news for S.T.A.L.K.E.R fans. It looks like Bethesda has purchased the rights to the franchise, which means you may be seeing another game. According to an article on Rock Paper Shotgun, Bethesda has acquired the publishing rights to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R franchise. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 was in development by GSC Game World, but was cancelled earlier this year when the studio closed. With publishing rights, Bethesda can now make games based on the franchise using their own technology, although they won't have the rights to the extended S.T.A.L.K.E.R universe. I'm not too sure how I feel about this. I get stalkers all the time, usually in the form of letters that look like this. Moving on, we've got another update for the Android-based Ouya. It looks like Final Fantasy III will be joining the launch lineup for this console. Final Fantasy III, which was just recently re-released for Android, will be joining the launch lineup for the Ouya console. This announcement from Square Enix marks the first official support of the Ouya from a major publisher. Go ahead, Square Enix, keep on milking Final Fantasy. No need to make a new game or anything. And last up today, we've got the incredibly surprising news that Star Wars The Old Republic is now officially going free to play. Starting this fall, Star Wars The Old Republic will transition from its current subscription-based model to a hybrid free-to-play one. Choosing the free-to-play option will allow players to experience a majority of the game for free, including the first 50 levels and all 8 classes. Any restrictions in place can be lifted via microtransactions, and the game will still feature a subscription model that grants players a store currency to buy customizable gear and vanity items. It was also announced today in an investor call that subscriptions for The Old Republic have dipped below 1 million, down from the 1.3 million reported last May. With that said, I can't imagine that I'm the only one who expected this to happen. While Star Wars The Old Republic did have its merits, I can't say it warranted a $15 a month subscription fee. And that is going to lead me into today's question of the day, which is, with Star Wars The Old Republic going free to play now, and the upcoming Guild Wars 2 being a one-time purchase, do you think MMOs in the future are going to have subscription fees, or are they going to be primarily free to play and one-time purchase models going forward? Alright guys, that'll do it for today's episode of the Force Feed. Thanks so much for watching. As always, be sure to like and favorite this video and tune in tomorrow for another episode. Once again, this has been Force, and you've just been force-fed. So you just found out that the Old Republic is going free to play, but surprised? Come on, that's about as surprising as me telling you that the next Call of Duty is going to be as shitty as the last one. Obviously. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, featuring improvements over the last game, but not really. With new weapons, not so much. Set in a brand new location, that's kind of the same. This is a brand new game. Okay, we're kidding. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, the same old shit as before.